doing, Tim?
I have absolutely no idea. Body's going back on.
Yeah,
body is going back on.
Yeah, so we've got a couple of bits to do before putting the body back on. Most of the stuff is already on the chassis, so as you can see, engine's in. Stuck the fuel tank in yesterday and finished off the fuel pipes and the brake pipes. I think we just got to do a couple of wheel bearings, tighten them up, and put the exhaust on, and then we can put the body on.
Small jobs.
Yes. Well, they are small jobs, apart from the body.
That's a big job.
Now we're 3 weeks to go before the rally, and we've managed to get Daisy's body on, as you've seen. Tim and I spent an evening the other day putting everything back in her engine bay, getting all that connected up, so that's pretty much ready to go. I've got a few body mounts which still need tightening up, and need to see to brakes, which these are reconditioned calipers that I bought, which actually I think were reconditioned by somebody in their shed with old pistons which were terribly pitted. So I've got new pistons for these and new seals, so I'm going to rebuild them today and maybe give them a quick spray of paint because they're a bit shoddy. 3 weeks to go, and we want to be ready for MOT next week, Monday if possible. I think that's achievable if I crack on today and get lots done, as long as I don't come across any big problems. Fingers crossed! So I've sandblasted them off, degreased them, and just sticking some metal prep on them. Amazing stuff. Yum yum. Brake calipers straight from the oven. I'm just going to leave these to cool here because they're very hot still. And then in a minute I can rebuild them. So not the best news. I've just spent half a day restoring these calipers, and I'm really proud of them. They are beautiful. They're nice new coat of paint. I just went to fit them, found that they're actually not wide enough for this vehicle. They look exactly the same as the original ones. These were a pair I bought because they were in better conditions than the ones I've got. But the gap here, the width of them, is not wide enough to get over the pair of pads and the disc. So I think these are maybe for an older 4-track, which only has a doesn't have a vented disc, so it has a narrower disc. Really annoying, because that means I've got to try and salvage the original ones, which currently look like this. So I've just started trying to take them apart. Took a bit of welly and a big bang to get the piston out, which obviously I'm not going to use. I'm going to have to take all the new seals and pistons out of the ones I've just restored and put them in these, but not before stripping these down, sandblasting them and painting them. So I've got a few hours work before I get these brakes on, which would have been just a few minutes work at the stage I'm at. Never mind, better get on with it. There we are, all painted. They don't look too bad at all, considering they were completely covered in rust, quite thick rust. But these brake calipers, they're so heavily built. Once you get the rust off, they're quite solid underneath. So pleased with that. And I've got some others to sell on eBay or something. Time to rebuild these big ones. Yay! Good news. It fits! Who needs a fancy laser tracking rig when you have a couple of ratchet straps, some scaffolding braces and a tape measure? Exciting times, we're almost there. We've got the fuel in, we've got the battery connected. As far as I can tell, everything should be ready to go. I've just got to pump the fuel in and we can start it. Daisy will be alive once again, hopefully. As you've seen, Amanda's been helping me with the interior. We've put a new coat of bed liner in the back of Daisy and in the footwells, so that'll be nice and strong and see us through a few years, hopefully. Lights working.
And central locking.
No, that's the heater. All the indicators are working. Seem to be working on that side as well. Wow. I don't know why I'm surprised. I know I connected it all right, correctly. Should we see if it turns over first? It won't start yet because the fuel isn't through, but at least we'll